Hey, what's up everybody on the channel? It's Jamin. Welcome back. I've got another great video for y'all today. Well, I say great. Listen, that sounds cocky, don't it? But I got a good video for y'all. I'm finally going to do it. I'm finally going to review a men's fragrance. I've been talking about doing these things forever. I love men's fragrances. I love shoes. I'm putting them together. Hey, if it's your first time watching a video of mine, please hit the subscribe button. Leave me a like, and let me tell you, I've been doing a lot of studying on how YouTube and how you grow your channel and things like that. That's it. It's just that easy. There's an algorithm that YouTube uses. If you got a lot of likes on your, on your video, that they'll connect it with other videos that's similar in nature, and that helps you get more views and things like that. I'm not in this to make money, you guys. I promise you. I'm in this to share my passion for sneakers and for men's fragrances. If I get a $40 check in the mail or something, so be it. I'm getting a job. I had a job. I'm getting a job. I can't support my family doing YouTube, so that's not what I'm doing it for. But I would like to grow the channel. So if you want to share one of my videos to social media, if you want to talk to your friends about it, I don't know, but help me to grow the channel, man. There's a couple of you guys, DCat, Zoo, Kid Always, Fed, 706 Kicks. There's a couple of you guys that's been in my comment section, and there's more too, that are constantly talking and sharing information. And for that, I'm very appreciative. I want to get that. I'm very appreciative for that. It's up to you guys. Y'all help me grow the channel. I'm putting out content. I'm sharing it on my social media site. Let's help grow the channel. I want to try to get to 5,000 subs. I know that's a very lofty goal because I'm only at like 130 right now. Subs, so that's very lofty, but I set high expectations, and I try to get there. So without further ado, let's get into it, because I do have two reviews today. The first one is a sneaker that I got recently, and that is a Yeezy 380. Now typically we go over Jordans on this channel, but today we're going to go over a Yeezy. This is the Yeezy 380. This is the box. You do have the tag here, which is Yeezy Boost 380, size 12. Colorway is Covellite, Covellite, Covellite. Okay? Now, what I will say about this shoe, if you plan on picking it up, and right now, to my knowledge, it's not sold out yet. You can still grab it. And typically, Yeezys sell out quick. But I would go up a half a size. This shoe does fit snug. So you do want to go up a half a size when buying this shoe. If you wear an 11.5 like me, go to a 12. If you wear a 12, go up to a 12.5, so on and so forth. Unless you want a very snug fit. I don't like snug fits. They make my feet sweat. And even though this shoe has great breathability, still go up a half a size, okay? So let's go ahead and open it up and get into it and check it out. I'm excited. I've already looked at it, but, I can still be excited about it. These things are awesome to me. And to me, this is the best colorway that's come out on the 380. You have the calcites, you have the aliens, the original colorway that came out, but the Covellite right here, I really, really, really like this shoe, okay? To me, this is a perfect springtime shoe, and it's very, very easy to match. So let's go ahead and start with the bottom of the shoe. You do have a weird, funky kind of herringbone traction on the bottom of the shoe that runs all the way up to the top. You do see that boost material kind of peeking through, right? Very nice, and you've got a lot of boost in this shoe. If you think the Yeezy 350 V2s are comfortable, wait until you put a 380 on. This thing feels like you're walking on clouds. I also like how you have this slope right here in the heel. It makes for a good transition from heel to forefoot. So very, very comfortable shoe. I love the colorway on this. A lot of people, and I think this is why it may be sitting, a lot of people are kind of turned off by this brown gum midsole. I actually like the midsole on this. I think it helps set the tone for this upper right here, which, speaking of the upper, let's get to it, and then I'll talk a little bit more about the brown down here. But your upper, you have blues in here, like dark navy blue. You have like a purplish gray running throughout the shoe here. And what I really like is this stripe right here, this translucent stripe that runs down the shoe. Typically, you'll have a different color on the 380s. Like this will be brown and this will be blue or something. It's like out there. But on this shoe, they continue with the same color. And I like that. I like that a lot. Minimal branding on the shoe. You don't see anything Yeezy. I mean, you've got Adidas here on the heel. You've got, let's see, what else you got? Really, that's about it. I mean, you've got Adidas there. You've got, Boost written here. On the insole, you've got Yeezy written on the insole right there. With the Adidas logo. So outside of that, you don't really have a lot of branding on the shoe, and Yeezy's typically like that. But I love this colorway, the prime knit. You do have these holes here in this translucent area that provide breathability. Or you could actually, if you wanted to change your laces, you could probably lace them through there too. I don't know what that would look like. To me, it'd look ugly, but you know. But yeah, that's it. Super comfortable shoe. Probably the best model of Yeezy made to date as far as, you know, it being comfortable. You could walk in this shoe all day. It's like walking on clouds. I'm telling you, if you have never had a pair of these on your feet, I would suggest getting some. If you don't like this colorway, you want to go with something different, check them out on the, you know, on StockX or wherever you choose to shop online. But getting back to the brown, the sole here, I like how this is translucent. You can see the boost through it. But at the same time, I think they went with this color because these are going to be easy to rock with a pair of khaki shorts. I mean, imagine this with a pair of cargos. You know what I'm saying? With a light blue shirt on or a white t-shirt, cargos and white t-shirt with these kicks right here. It's going to look really good in the springtime. So again, they're still out there from my knowledge for retail. I would pick up a pair of these. Comfortability, 10 out of 10. The only thing that I don't like about the 380 model is this sock, this upper right here. It's kind of hard. It's really a pain in the ass. I said hard, but it's really a pain in the ass to get your foot in here. But once it's in, it's comfortable. You know, it's tight in there. You do have some padding right around the heel right there for some extra comfort around your heel. And you do have what they're calling the infinity lace system right here. Basically, you put your foot in. If you want it tighter, you just take this drawstring, pull it up, and it tightens your shoestrings up, okay? If you don't want these in, it does come with a pair of spare laces, but they are the same color as these. And to get these off, you do have to cut them. So anyway, go a half a size up, like I said, unless you want it fitting really tight. And again, to me, overall, 8 out of 10. Love the shoe. I'm actually going to wear them today to my son's baseball game, get some wear out of them. And yeah, so great shoe. Let's go over the men's fragrance to match this shoe. All right. So, first time ever, me doing a men's fragrance. This right here, guys, is a banger. A banger. You wanna get compliments. You want to, you know, just smell good. Yves Saint Laurent EDP Parfum. Now, don't say, Jamin, why did you just talk like that? Look, that's how you pronounce it. It's not EDP Parfum or perfume. It's Parfum. You can see it. P-A-R-F-U-M. Now, I'm Southern, so I'm not Italian. I'm not French. I'm not German. I don't have all these, you know, but it's EDP Parfum. I'm just joking. It's Parfum, though. But the difference is you have an EDP, which is EDP Parfum, and then you have an EDT, Eau de Toilette. Actually, as we say it, Eau de Toilette. But I'm not joking. We don't say it that way. But EDT and EDP, the difference is your EDP has more fragrance oils in it, okay? So it's going to tend to last longer longevity-wise. It's going to tend to have a little bit more oomph to it, if you know what I mean. But it also comes with a little bit more of a price tag, typically, than your EDT versions do. But you want to go with the EDP. So getting into this real quick, this is a sweet fragrance, in my opinion. It has that showery, you know, out of the, just a very fresh smell to it. You can't go wrong with it. This is the box. Again, this is the EDP version. This is going to run you, this is the 100 milliliter. This will run you about anywhere from $100 to $125 in Macy's or Dillard's, you know, one of your department stores. You got a barcode on the side there, fragrance information on the back. I do own two. I went ahead and bought me 2 of these guys before. You know, sometimes they discontinue fragrances, and this one's just a banger. So I had to get a couple of bottles of it. You got YSL here printed on the top of the box. Let's get into the actual bottle itself, and then we'll go for a note breakdown, and I'll let you guys know what I mean by that too. So here's your bottle, Yves Saint Laurent. You got here. You've got the Y logo on the side. Very classy bottle. You know what I mean? And I like the colors of it. The reason, look at the colors of this and then look at the shoe. So, you know, they kind of match each other a little bit, in my opinion. So, yeah, the shoe made me think of this. And this right here, you can't go wrong with. You do have a very, you know, the top is on there good. So you can hold it by the top. You have YSL on the top of the lid. And so let's take that off and let's get into a spray. Now, your atomizer, that's what you spray with. Very important on cheaper, you know, men's fragrances, it's kind of, you don't get a good mist out of your atomizer. It's more of like water shooting out. Let's check the mist on this one. So I'm going to spray it onto my arm now. We'll go ahead and go with the opening. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. See that very nice mist right there? God, man, I'm telling you, this stuff is the bomb. If you do not get another men's fragrance, I know everybody down here in my area, in my neck of the woods, you go with, you know, Aqua di Gio, or you go with Obsession, or you go with Eternity, or you go with Burberry. Try this out. Your wife will love you for it. Your girlfriend will love you for it. Your girlfriend's girlfriends will love you for it. And you might not want that, and she might not want that, but they're going to like it too. Everybody likes this stuff. Okay? I'll tell you, it starts off very, like I said, sweet. It's got a kind of a fruit, like the notes in the opening is apple. I can't remember if it has plum, but I know it definitely has apple and bergamot. Bergamot's kind of like a lime kind of smell, and you really get a lot of that bergamot in the opening. So it's like a blast of the tropics, right? Or not the tropics. Don't think coconut style. Think more margarita style. More like a big margarita hitting you in the face with some apple in it too. Take a margarita, take an appletini, mix it together, and that's what you're going to smell like in the opening. Really good, really fresh. It just smells great. As it gets to the middle, which, you know, takes a little 30 minutes or so, you're in your middle stages of your fragrance projecting out. You're going to get some sage and juniper berry, which still smells great, especially mixing in with the bergamot and with the apple. Excuse me. Now, as it starts to dry down, when you're talking about an hour after having the fragrance on and you get to that dry down portion that's going to last you through the rest of the day, you really get into some woody notes. You get into some amber. You get into some cedar, some vetiver. So you get into that woody kind of oriental smell, and it smells really good. Right now I'm still in the opening, but trust me, I've worn this. It's down here right now on the bottle, okay? So I've been wearing this. I've got this for backup. All right, so like I was saying, I did a little bit of editing. Didn't want to keep y'all too long. Yves Saint Laurent Y EDP. Make sure you're looking at the Y line, by the way, because Yves Saint Laurent has a lot of men's fragrances, okay? You have La Nuit L'Homme, you have L'Homme, so you have many different kind of flankers. Well, this is actually, so this is a line. You have the EDT version, you have Yves Saint Laurent Y Live, you have Yves Saint Laurent Y Eau Fraiche, you have Yves Saint Laurent Y La Parfum. This is the EDP version, okay? Again, this is your box. If you want to stop and take a picture, this is what you want right here. This is the one that's going to garner you the compliments. And by the way, go 3 sprays. One behind the ear, one behind the ear, one on the neck. That's if you're inside. That's going to last you all day long. If you're outside, go ahead and hit your shirt or hit your wrist or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But you should be good with 3 sprays of this. You don't want to overspray for sure. In any kind of men's fragrance, you don't want to overspray. But anyway, go ahead and go pick up your Yeezys, get your Covellites right here, your 380s, walk on clouds, smell good while you're walking on clouds, and live like a boss. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. And if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. It helps me out. Until next time, peace, y'all. Stay safe.